First thing is that the country is East Africa's only producer. It's its largest. I mean, there's hope for Uganda and Tanzania and Kenya. But South Sudan producing 140 to 170,000 barrels. It means there is great hope and great potential. But bigger than that is we need to get back to pre-crisis production rates, which were somewhere around 400,000. So there's still the ability to scale up. But you got to also look at the proven reserves at about 3.5 billion barrels in proven reserves. That puts South Sudan at a chance to really take off and really drive up. Exploration in South Sudan is massive. It's onshore, it's cheaper. You can fast track exploration. Infrastructure already exists with a pipeline. And so it stands to be able to see where even if you build a pipeline to go to connect with the East Africa crude oil pipeline or through Kenya, it's still going to be that driver of growth for the region, because energy is life. Energy is what you need to be able to really drive economic growth and industrialization in the region. That's why South Sudan is still that engine. And as the chamber, we think we continue to believe and support South Sudan in critical places, because we believe in free markets and limited government. And that combines with creating that enabling environment and also looking at its fiscal framework, because you're not competing for investment between South Sudan and Kenya. You're competing with Guyana and Suriname. So you're going to have to make finance attractive into this market. That's why you have to constantly review your fiscal policies and your enabling environment, making it easy to do business, encouraging, but also deeping down on the role of women in the industry. If we accomplish that as much as what we stand for as a chamber and continue driving that, then South Sudan is on that path towards it. But there's a lot of work to be done, and we all have to come together and really get it done. The country is ready, but they need to move fast. They need to cut red tape, and they need to drive it. Independents are going to drive the future of South Sudan, because the big multinational IOs, international oil companies, they are going more offshore. But independence, when you talk independence, it's not just Western independence or Asian independence, but we also have to look at African independence. And African independence can still be able to do it, because you can spot a wildcat well onshore for far less than what it would cost you to do it in a deep water well offshore Namibia or South Africa even. That's why we see companies like Oranto working here. That's why we see companies like the Strategic Fund of South Africa. But more needs to happen. More needs to come on board. You've seen Savannah Energy purchasing assets from Petronas. That's good, but they need to finish the whole process to get it approved, to get them moving, and you get more, because once you open it up with a Western independent, it opens the door for other Western independent, but also African independent, whether it's from South Africa or Nigeria or Egypt or Algeria. They can be part of this energy growth. That's what we need. We don't need to get emotional. We need to look at the fiscals. We need to look at the numbers and drive up energy. What I hope to take out of the rest of the conference is that we know we have a chance to move forward. We need to drill, baby, drill. We need to be able to get energy moving. But also you have to see critical issues around jobs. Jobs for young people, that is not happening right now. Unemployment rates are increasing, they're going up. That's not good. Dealing with energy poverty. It's not right that millions in this country still don't have access to electricity, because you can't run industries in the dark. Dealing with issues around local content, real empowerment, that it says that no one is left behind as we push forward with energy. But we need to find that balance and then close the gap between struggle and success. Because at the end of the day, every day people, God is really see what this God-given resource can do for them. But bigger than anything, government needs to move, private sector needs to be given the incentives to really drive up growth. You're not going to have growth that's going to come from government alone. Private sector is going to drive up that growth. They need to be pushed, they need to be encouraged, they need to be nurtured, but we need to embrace a culture of success. We need to nurture it, we need to drive it, we need to nourish it, because there is success that can come even in the most rugged places that nobody believes. And Juba, a lot of success can come out of Juba. So those key takeaways, they work for me.